So there's so many scumbags. I gotta go in it. And I don't know where to start. You start off by saying group harassment, organized stalking, aka gang stalking, is real, and there's no excuse for doing it. Okay, there's no good excuse for doing it. Secondly, I do believe you should redistribute the wealth. I don't consider myself a communist. I consider communism a Jewish construct designed to give loopholes to the Jews to suck out the money from society. It's another Babylonian system. I think when you say Babylon's system is the vampire, I think a more specific way, a better way Bob could have said it is Babylon's systems, plural, are the vampires, plural. But it all goes back to Babylon's system. I mean, you could also use it as a singular word form because it is all part of the greater Babylon system. So yes, it is fine. So the main argument you can make to why, there's two arguments and neither of them hold weight. One, to why redistributing the wealth is wrong. One is that these people work hard for the money, they deserve it, but we all know this isn't the case. They're a bunch of cheaters, liars, they're scum. They don't deserve it. Two is that it gives everybody something to work for, It doesn't create a system where we love one another. It creates a system of who can cheat their way and manipulate the way to the top. You work for it in a negative way. And what about the rest of the people? How they're suffering. Just for the idea that they can somehow game the system to become rich too. Is that really something to strive for? So both those arguments are negated and nullified. So the wealth needs to be redistributed to all poor people. I've seen many people of all races suffer, There's even poor Jews and whites who suffer. So it's quite interesting how this all works. Let's see, who else am I going to go? Oh, yes. The IDF, you beat up that woman. There's basically, make a long story short, a woman got a ticket to the light rail in Israel somewhere, and the light rail security and the security forces roughed her up, and she somehow had a chance to call her mom and her brother, I believe it was. And so when they came, they got roughed up too, they got beat up too, and she got interrogated and beat up some more. And it's just pathetic, it's disgusting. I don't expect everyone to have such a high standard of honor and morality, values as I do, but this kind of repugnant filth has got to stop. And also, I think it's quite sick, that the left, you have these people saying Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, right? But you are pro-choice. And black people are some of the most, if not the most, aborted children there are. I think it was something like, I'm not sure about this, but last time I checked, I have a vague memory of 50% of all babies aborted are black or something like that. Or 50% of black babies are aborted, something like that. Black people are disproportionately suffering from abortion, but you turn around and say that Black Lives Matter. And at the same time, let's not forget that you're promoting a gay agenda. You're for gay rights and all this stuff. You're encouraging people to be homosexual, which means blacks can't reproduce, but at the same time, if they're gay, but at the same time you're saying Black Lives Matter. That's your slogan, really? You're a bunch of liberal eugenicists, baby-killing, family-destroying filth, homosexual-promoting scum, and you're saying Black Lives Matter. And I'm not saying the right is better, The left is just the main problem in society. But don't get twisted. There are also a bunch of neocon trash. There's a bunch of warmongering, racist, materialistic, individualistic, white denial, suffering people on the right. Let's not get twisted. But the gun grabbers and all them on the left aren't much better. So they're all trash, I think I'm going to cut this one short and end it there. I was going to end it with should I give you a little combo? I'll give you a little something.